Good afternoon. Post-COVID lung development continuing on for me and Tracker Cottle. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Here's what I think should go together. Peanut butter and jelly, salt and pepper, tree jokes, and tree facts. Thanks for joining me. Hey, check it out. You know, we'll be able to see them. The tree rings are about the only way that you can determine the age of a tree. And did you know that the thickness of those rings are indicators of a lot of things, including sunlight, how much nutrition the tree's getting, including water, as well as the specific topography of the location. If they're stressed and they're leaning, sometimes they'll build thicker rings to make sure they control that lean from continuing to fall down. Also, like our friend back there that we were just looking at, do you know that most trees don't like riddles? Well, that's because they can oftentimes just get stumped. In my estimation, one of the most easily identifiable trees by the bark is a dogwood tree. Some people say that this looks like fish scales. Some people say frosted flakes. Some people say gravel. What do you think it looks like? You don't know? Well, whatever it looks like, this is what two dogwoods standing together look like. Now, if you don't like that, then I'm just going to make it like a tree and leave. So one of the most easily identifiable trees in the wintertime for us here in the eastern woodlands, mixed hardwood forest, is the beech tree. Though oftentimes, there's another one right over here behind me. Well, there's all kinds of them right here. But they have bark that's really tight to them. They'll hold their leaves throughout most of the winter. I've done a video on that previously as well, on why they do that. And their buds, which most people think buds come out in the spring, they don't. They come out at the end of summer, or near the end of summer. The buds look like little rolled cigars, and they appear alternatingly down the stem of the branch. You might have already known that, but did you know what the beech tree's favorite subject in school is? Think about it. I bet you figured it out. Geometry. Get it, tree? Geometry? Oh, man. Hey, did you know that the deep furrowed bark of the chestnut oak is one of the easiest things to identify of that tree in the wintertime? Also, did you know that chestnut oaks will typically, there's a lot of randomness here, typically don't need as much water as do, let's say, white oaks. And so if you look behind me here, the stuff that's on top of the slope here, most of these, not all, but most of these are chestnut oaks. And what's in the drainage is white oaks. Oh, what's that? Sir? Yes, sir? Do you know what they call a military tree that didn't show back up for work? Absent without leaf. AWOL, get it? Absent without leaf. Man, see how those tracks going down through there? One set of those is Tracker. The rest of them are wild turkey tracks. So what do you think that all the wild turkeys that are in this specific area are going to here? Do you know? Do you know? I don't know. I have a guess. Down here, getting close to this open field, this field is circled by a bunch of white oaks. And turkeys love those acorns, otherwise known as acorns. But you would know that probably if you had the internet. See, the trees out here out in the middle of nowhere, they don't know that because they don't have the internet, which means they can't log on to find out. Oh man. Woo! Feels good to be alive, you all. Good to be alive. Da da da. Check it out. That's 5 tree facts and 5 tree jokes. Woo! Come on, join in. Let's learn together.